Hi guys, Mike here with Noonan's Tip of the Week. A couple weeks ago we had a client that was traveling for work. She loves to do training on the road and looked ahead at what the workout facility was at her hotel and not being pleased with it because it didn't have a bunch of free weights or opportunities to do training she's typically used to. She asked if she could borrow our sliders and go on the road and utilize these to create a great bodyweight workout for herself. So what we're going to do with today's tip of the week is go over a few slider exercises that maybe you've done here in the gym or maybe are new to you that you can potentially take on the road to give yourself a quality hotel or travel workout. So the first exercise we're going to do involves just one slider. It's going to be our backwards lunge. Something we do rather commonly here at Noonan's. We're going to step the foot right to the middle of the slider, kind of the ball of the foot and the toe. We're going to square up for our lunge and then just smooth into this back lunge. I'm going to get to the point where my knee just hovers off the ground and then drive right back up. The nice thing about this is that it's going to not allow you to push through that back leg. So your front leg is going to have to push and pull to get through that motion. We'll do anywhere between 5 and 10 per leg. The next exercise is going to be a variation of that lunge. It's going to be a lateral lunge. It'll hit a little bit of adductor and groin. What we'll do is put the ball of the foot again on the center of the slider. I'm going to drive that foot to the side and right back up, focusing on getting to a nice straight leg, keeping that lunge knee nice and steady and stable. It can be paired with your back lunge, somewhere between 5 and 10 reps per leg. So one of the next exercises is going to be a hamstring curl, ground-based here. And now for this, we have two sliders. We're going to put the heel in the middle of the slider and lay back into our hip thrust position. From here, hips are driving up, hands can be down at the side to support. I'm going to reach the heels out and drive right back up. And you'll notice that's going to really activate and isolate on your hamstrings. And now if you get to the hamstring curls and it seems to be a little bit too difficult, we can bring that to a single leg variation and make it a little easier to complete. So we'll take just one slider, heel on, we're going to go hips up and stabilize, and then what I'm going to do is reach this hamstring out and right back in. So now I have one good solid support leg while I'm focusing on single hamstring. All right, next exercise, again ground-based, core torso. It's also going to work a little bit of shoulders and hips. We're going to go through slider knee-ins. So ball of the foot on the middle of the sliders. I'm going to get into my solid push-up position. From here, I'm going to drive the knees up underneath the hips and right back out. Trying to avoid any dropping of the hips or excessive hiking of the hips and sitting down onto the knees. I want you guys to go from plank, knees under the hips, and right back out. Next variation of that knee in is going to be a mountain climber. So with the sliders, it just adds a little bit more smooth motion. Same pump position. And we'll work my nice, smooth, steady mountain climber. We can focus on time or repetitions. So third variation of core torso work with the sliders is going to be a forward and backward alligator walk. Always back to my base push-up position. Everything locked in solid here, and I'm going to take smooth, steady steps with my hands. Then as I get to there, I'll reverse and push backwards. Again, another variation of a pup or a traveling pup. You can go for steps, you can go for time, or you can go for distance. And there you have it. Some slider variations that you can take on the road or do at home when you're looking to mix it up, or maybe don't have the equipment that you typically would utilize. All right, guys, go ahead and give them a try.